There was a fellow by the name of Bud Hendrickson. He lived in the area, and he started a trail system on his own. He would throw debris and such in various areas and eventually built up to the point where you could actually walk a trail. And this new trail basically eliminated everything that he had done. And they wanted to give him an honor.
Between the tracks, there's a lot of wetlands in there that we had to place fill over, temporary fill, so we could work in there, so we could get equipment in there. And what we did was we took a lot of that wetland and we covered it with a fabric, and then we brought in the fill and placed it on top of that. And at the end of the construction, we peeled all the material out of there first and then took the fabric up, and it really did a nice job of just bouncing back. So when we were placing the concrete on the bridge deck, the section that is in between the rail yard and the main tracks on the west side here, getting the concrete to that center span was an issue, and we ended up piping the concrete through a culvert that came from the east side underneath the railroad tracks into a crane bucket, and then the crane bucket lifted it up and placed it on the bridge deck.
The truss, as you see, it's a prefabricated structure and very typical for bicycle and pedestrian facilities. So that was what was selected.
Yeah, I'd never set a truss bridge before. That was new to me and pretty exciting, and I think it was one of the coolest parts of the project. They had to use two cranes, one on each end, and to deal with the railroad tracks, they had to kind of jockey part of the truss from one side of the train tracks and get it over the tracks, set it down, and then get the crane inside the rail yard and pick the truss back up, and then finally place it on the piers.
The city has a long history with railroads, and to come out and just watch a rail operation, switching, doing their thing, coming through, the bridge is an awesome spot to do it.
It is.